Okay, I think we need to talk about the Blazers again, because Anfernee Simons just I don't know what happened to this guy, but the last 2 weeks he's averaging 26 and a half points and 5.5 assists, making over five threes a game, shooting over 48% from the field. What is going on with this guy? Is like, man, people were always high on him as a prospect, but it seems like he's finally breaking out. And what does this mean for the future? Like, does he make Dame expendable? That how crazy as that sounds, like what is going on?
He's 22 years old. He's averaging those crazy stats that you said. They're on like what, a 4 game win streak. They're pushing for that play-in spot. Uh, Anth is his nickname, and it's anti-tanking. That's his nickname because he ain't gonna let you get a top pick. He's just that good. Uh, Man, he's been playing amazing, and we just seen this whole team like they're just doing everything. They're just playing hard. Like everyone's playing so hard. Someone like Josh Hart, oh my God, Josh Hart's been amazing since he got to the Blazers. Just driving in, getting foul calls, playmaking, scoring, rebounding, doing a little bit of everything. Defense, an amazing player, amazing pickup. He's scored over 20, I think, in each of the Blazers games. He's been playing amazing. Uh, Nurkic. Nurkic had a monster game last game with over 30 points. He's been feasting. He's been being able to get on defense, being able to switch, being able to block shots, being able to rebound. We've been leading this team as kind of like that veteran on the court. Been playing amazing. And then Justice Winslow, probably the biggest surprise. A lot of people view that trade as a
Mm-hmm.
throw in. And Justice Winslow has been the best player from that Clippers trade. He's just starting, playing defense, shooting threes. That Memphis game, he was massive. Like he was instrumental. Like he was huge player. And this team is just like they went from like, oh man, like when all those trade happens, everyone was like, oh, they're blowing it up and stuff. So now they're becoming like a league wide favorite. Like it's such a fun team to play. Like that Memphis game when I was watching that, like I was rooting for them. Like everyone was playing so hard. Anfernee Simons was like entering, like he was dueling and like he was entering. Like I was looking at him and I was like, man, this guy could be like a superstar. Like he just pull up threes. He's so good at it. He takes so much of it and he shoots a good percentage of them on them. And like he just drive to the rim. He could play make. He could pass. He could find like open teammates. He could scramble. He could construct a play. He could do everything. He just has superstar potential. Yeah, so I think they could really make that push to the play-in. I think they're going to be a fun team. I think the player they traded away, CJ McCollum, and them fighting for the play-in spot is going to be fun to see, especially
Mm-hmm.
down the season. And if they miss the play-ins, like they get their pick, they're happy with it. I'm pretty sure they're like okay with it. It's just like they're all playing just to play, like playing hard. Chauncey Billups is coaching pretty good too, like running his plays. There's no like superstar he has to feed or superstar he has to go through. Like they're just playing fun and having fun, man. It's definitely a fun team to watch. Justice Winslow is definitely gonna like he's definitely proved he's an NBA player and he's a solid role player and a solid starter even. So
Mm-hmm.
like that's happy to see him do that. I always thought he had the potential, especially with those Miami Heat days. I think everyone thought he had the potential.
Yep.
Then it was just injuries that slowed him down and derailed him. I'm happy to see him get back to it. And man, it's just fun to see.
Yeah. As much as I think fans and maybe even Blazers fans want a tank to happen to get that Chet Holmgren, to get that whatever top three pick. I think having a 22-year-old break out to this level and leading you into play-in contention, even if you get a higher pick than you were probably hoping, I think that's probably more valuable, right? To
Yeah.
like have it like having Simons break out like this, and if he does this for the rest of the season and actually wins you a bunch of games, then like you have the guy that you're building around in the future, right? So
Yeah.
I like that, and the Blazers have always been very high on him. Like even going back to his
Yeah.
rookie year, like, even when no one knew his name, he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't getting playing time. They were always super high on him, and I mean, I guess their faith in him is paying off because I did not expect this. And another 22-year-old that they traded away on to our team, the Toronto Raptors, has been doing kind of similar things, scoring 30
Yeah.
points quite frequently in the last couple of months. Uh, but that might be due more to, I mean, he's obviously super talented, but the Raptors development team is kind of one of the best in the league. So,
Yeah,
uh,
imagine that.
yeah,
Imagine that backcourt. Gary Trent
yeah.
Jr. and Anthony Simons playing together. Oh man, that they would be happy. They would be so happy
Oh,
if they
yeah.
had those players, defense, backcourt, shooting, playmaking, and just like a whole swagger around them. Like
Yeah.
that would be one of the backcourts for the future. The only problem is they traded him away. Is what it is. Learn from your mistakes. The only problem I was gonna say is if they make the play-in, they don't have a pick this year, this draft.
They just
'Cause
don't have a pick.
they traded that pick to the Bulls, where it's protected 1 to 14. So if they make the play-ins and make the playoffs, the Bulls get that pick, and they just lose it. They traded him for Larry Nance, who's not even on the team anymore. So that kind of sucks. But I think with how good Simons is playing, you don't want to do something like OKC does, where you sit him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's just going to put a bad taste in everyone's mouth. And especially like you're garnering so much attention for the city that everyone's like rallying against Anfernee
Mhm.
Simons and this Blazers team. You want to just let him play it out and just have fun.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here so you never miss the best clips from Stretch the Floor. Hit the links in the description below to find us on all podcast platforms, and follow us on Instagram.